والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبع بإحسانه إلى يوم الدين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
adọ́pẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run Ọba lẹ́yìn ilé ìyá sí ìkẹ́ àtìgẹ̀ fún Ànábì wa Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ìkẹ́ àti Ọlọ́run kó máa bá àwọn aráalé rẹ̀ àtàwọn sàhábà rẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn tẹ́ntẹ́ lójú àdìkẹ́ àmọ́. lẹ́yìn ilé ìyá kíra pẹ̀lú gbólóhùn assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn àfáà ṣe máa ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyí, anytime they are starting this program, they normally Quran recitation. And one of our sheikh going to recite the Quran for us now. Awal Tawfiq, can you go ahead? Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So I'm reading Surah Al-Waqiah from ayah 83 to the end of Surah Al-Waqiah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا بلغت الحلقوم وأنتم حينئذ تنظرون ونحن أقرب إليه منكم ولكن لا تبصرون فلولا إن كنتم غير مدينين ترجعونها إن كنتم صادقين. فأما إن كان من المقربين فروح وريحان وجنة نعيم. وأما إن كان من أصحاب اليمين فسلام لك من أصحاب اليمين. وأما إن كان من المكذبين الضالين فانزل من حميم وتسلية الجحيم. إن هذا لهو حق اليقين فسبح باسم ربك العظيم. صدق الله العظيم.
Allah Akbar Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Now, may Almighty Allah continue to bless you, bless your parents. Now, the topic of our lecture today is Ahkam Janayif fil Islam, the meaning which is funeral rites in Islam. Why are we thinking about this? Because I remember very well last year, MIA, they organized 2 lectures regarding this topic. There was one they did around, I think around April, and around November they did another one. And I also think that we should try to talk about this thing. Firstly, Afiako, Amakuni, and you can't run away from it. You know, Quran alone, kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Every soul will taste death. Either we like it or not, we are going to leave this one day. Then our discussion today is going to be on, I'm trying to touch about 5 or 6 aspects of Janais. So, aláwọ̀ kan bẹ̀, kí ni ìdájọ́ ẹ̀sìn lórí òkú nínú Islam? Aláwọ̀ kan, kí ni nǹkan tí Islam ní ká ṣe tí ẹ bá rí pé ẹ̀mí fẹ́ bọ́ lára èèyàn, when someone is about to die, tá a rí pé kí ni pé àpẹẹrẹ pé ẹni yìí, time ọlọ́jọ́ ti dé, kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí Islam ní ká ṣe lórí ká ṣe? Then when a person die, tẹ́yìn bá kú mélé, kí làwọn nǹkan tí Islam ká ṣe? Then ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta, washing the dead. Then ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin ni al-kafnu, that shroud, a ó fi aṣọ wé, basima a ó fi aṣọ wé òkú. Then the 5th one ni funeral prayer, which is not Janais. The last but not least is burial. Firstly, I'm going to summarize or you can continue later, but let me try to talk about some of them by ìbáṣepọ̀ àsín. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́, tí a bá rí i pé ẹnìkan ń ṣe àìsàn tó lè jẹ́ terminal illness, terminal illness ni àwọn àìsàn tó pé àwọn ìpele níyì possibility pé ní ẹ máa yé kò tó nǹkan ní wọ́n ní kí ni ká ṣe. Either terminal illness or any illness ní, the first duty of a Muslim, one of the duty of a Muslim, ni physician visit ẹ̀dára ọ̀yá. Inú àdìsí kan tí a kà nínú Ramadan, ọlọ́nàbí yẹn sọ pé ànábì ní akulu muslim ala muslim khams nínú àdìsí kan. Nínú àdìsí míì, ànábì ní akulu muslim ala muslim sita, ìkan pè márùn-ún, ìkan mẹ́fà. Inú ànábì ní ìwọ mùsùlùmí sí mùsùlùmí ó jẹ́ márùn-ún, níbi kan ó jẹ́ mẹ́fà. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ń bẹ̀ pé tí mùsùlùmí tó bá sálámà sí wa nìyí, wọn ni ká dá sálámà ìdálàkì muslim sálámà àlè tàbá sálámà tàbá ní mùsùlùmí ká sálámà sí ẹ̀ dáhùn nìyí. Then inú ẹ̀ náà ni pé kí ni o ṣe àtúmọ̀ rí ká lọ bẹ aláìsàn wò ẹ̀ ń tára rẹ̀ ọ̀yá, wọn ni ká lọ bẹ̀ wò ara wo mùsùlùmí yẹn. Then that's the first duty. I mean, lára tó wà kí n lọ bẹ lásán wò nìyí, there are a lot of rewards. Àdìsí pọ̀ lórí àwọn rewards tó wà fún bẹ lásán wò. Even àdìsí kan tó common tí àwọn àdìsí pọ̀ kásá àbẹ̀wò ń tàrẹ̀ òyà. There are a lot of àdìsí lórí ẹni torí àti kò wá kú nìyí and lọ síbẹ̀ lé nìsá. Then tí òkú tí ẹ̀mí bá wá kú lára ẹ̀ ní, when the soul leave the body, ìyẹn ni pé kí ni pé ẹni ẹ ti kú. Even kó tó kú yẹn ni tó bá pẹ̀lú ẹni ẹ tó bá pẹ̀lú ẹni yìí, wọ́n ní another thing tá máa ṣe ni pé kí ni o, tá máa ṣe what is called telkin. What is telkin? Telkin ni advising that person to say la ilaha illallah. Tó ló gẹ́gẹ́ máa pé náà àwọn àdìsí wà táwọn sọ pé kí ni pé ẹni kẹ́ńtọ́ pé the last kẹlímẹ̀ láyé tó fi kú náà ní láìlọ́lá ní pé ènìyàn wà lè jẹ náà. Then wọ́n ní pé kí ni o pé the first thing tá máa ṣe ni pé ká máa ṣe askar láìlọ́lá lẹ́. Ààrẹ sọ wípé we're not going to tell him or her that say láìlọ́lá no. It's against the rule. You not say láìlọ́lá, but àwọn afáàní pé àwọn máa ṣe lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. طبعا لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله. طبعا يكون يجي حال لا إله إلا الله تكون مسألة كتلني وما بقول أما بواسي then طبعا تيوان سلا إلا الله يعني طبعا دكبني one let's talk. We will not force him to say it again unless he utters something else after la Allah. Then we keep on saying it again. أما واسي لك لا إله إلا الله La ilaha illallah. Taban seni tó bá ọlọ́run lè kẹ́ni yẹn kó balẹ̀ nù wa. Yẹn. Then tó bá di wá kú sẹ́ni ẹ bá ti kú tàmà pé ẹ̀mí ti kú lára rẹ̀ ní tẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fà ń pé ẹ̀mí ti kú lára rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní the first ni pé kí ni pé ká tẹ ẹni yẹn kí apá ọ̀tún ẹ̀ kó fèsì kíbla. Lane that person so that the qibla is on the right side. Wọ́n ní ká tẹniyẹn so that apá ọ̀tún á fèsì kíbla. Then after yẹn nìyí àwọn afáàkàn ni pé a lè ka suratu Yasin suratu Yasin gbọ́dọ̀ kó ẹgbẹ́ tí kò dẹ́ni ka suratu Yasin. Àdìsí àwọn afáà polisi méjì lókè yẹn nìyí. Àwọn kan ní wọ́n sọ pé tí ẹni yẹn bá ń pọ̀ kàkà kú lọ́wọ́ ní pé kankan. Àwọn kan ní pé no wípé time tó bá kú ní kankan, but they are too hard. Àdìsí mi lọ́wọ́ lórí ẹ̀. Inú àdìsí kan ànábì ní Yasin is the art of the Quran. Whoever recites it seeking the pleasure of Allah and hereafter will receive Allah's forgiveness. So recite it to your dead. ìyẹn ni few àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé few àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé tó kù bá kú ni pé káka tó kù nìyí. Then àwọn tó sọ pé tí ẹ̀dá bá ń pọ̀ kàkà kú tí a ní pé the soul is about leaving the body. Wọ́n ní káka ni pé àzánà àdìs ànábì ní if any person is on his deathbed and Yasin is related to him, Allah make his suffering easier. Because it's not easy. Sakat melting the living of the soul from the body is not easy. Now, I mean, thank God we have some very professional among us. Sometimes when you see a dead body, somebody the soul just left our body, you see a lot of things. Because sometimes in Mari, I mean, you see, I mean, Sarah, because soul living the body, it wasn't an easy something. Once upon a time, one for Oriku, Oriku, you know, Colon coffee, Kuran alone, you. Then, one cat close cat cover Jew and do queen, close the heart of the disease. Tabati kuma the queen, Taba the Amapa, Okuye, Amapapo, or when the two hands, Amapapo Mara, Ara Okuye, attesting, so that Ategu ni wọlé through àwọn ìwò tó lára. Atẹ́gùn ni wọlé through àwọn ìwò tó lára yìí, a máa pápọ̀ ní, a máa fọ́ bójú yẹn. Báwo inú sọ́ọ̀tù wá kí àti àfa wà ká fún wa. Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ibi láti abábí verse 83. Ọlọ́run ní ìdá balagadọ̀ lòkùn wà á ń tún ní ìsìntàsùrùn. Ọlọ́run ní ìgbà tí when a soul is about leaving the body, tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ bá ń jáde nìyí, wà á ń tún ní ìsìntàsùrùn. That means enter wa pẹ̀lú òkú yẹn ní, you're just looking, you don't even know what is happening. You don't know what is going on, what is happening, you don't know it. Ọlọ́run ní time yẹn nìyí, Ọlọ́run ní wa nahnu aqrabu ilayhi minkum. We are very close. We are very close to that. Òkú yẹn àti súnmọ́ jù, asúnmọ́ jù. Àǹfààní pé time yẹn nìyí. Ọlọ́run sọ pé kí nínú fún àyè gẹ́ nìyí, bí kan lọ́ni tarji'unaha in kuntum sadiqin. Ìgbà tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ń jáde nìyí, soul the owner of the soul, a máa wo soul yẹn tó ń jáde lára. Lọ́fọ̀dá ọ̀pọ̀ pé ẹni tí ìbá ti pẹ́ tó kú bá bí accident and co ní, ẹ máa rí wọn alájúlẹ̀ ni because the owner of the soul, ó ń wo soul ẹ̀ tó ń jáde. Ọlọ́ni tí bá pẹ́ lágbára, ẹ̀yin kan sọ kí n draw it back tó bá lágbára nìyí. Ibẹ̀ ni Nusrat wa kí àti parí tí pé àfa wà ká fún wa nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní pé kí n tó bá tẹ́lẹ̀ ìpàtó tán nìyí, òkú yẹn máa lájúlẹ̀ ni. What we go to do that, a máa fọwọ́ bo àdékọ́kọ́ pa gbogbo ẹsẹ̀ pọ̀, ẹsẹ̀, the two legs, the two arms, a máa pa pọ̀ so that atẹ́gùn ò ní wọ̀bì kan lára òkú yẹn kó má bàa òwú. Then lẹ́yìn yẹn, we cover the disease. A máa dasọ bo òkú yẹn nìyí. Ẹ̀rí wà oríṣi àdìsọ àpè international gbẹ̀rẹ̀ àmì kún nìyí. Bí sẹ ìyàwó àṣà gbèsè ànàbí yẹn ó cover ara ànàbí. Then the next one ni pé àìfi òkú mùsùlùmí ráre. Bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kí ni táwọn sọ yẹn nìyí. Ibi dábàrà wa here the Canada we met ourselves is another issue. But where you come from, that's why pé wọ́n máa ń pè kan wọ́n ní mùsùlùmí ìfi mọ̀dákú ṣeré. If you are a Muslim, you can't just pretend that pé mọ̀dákú nìyí. No, wà bá dẹnu sáré mi lélẹ̀. Wọ́n ní òkú mùsùlùmí nìyí àìfiráre, but dábàrà one being. One of the seminars tí MIA conduct nìyí, people ask questions about this area. Yeah, somebody ask question that, I mean, this delay is too much now. I mean, why should we? The ruling is that we should bury the Muslim as soon as the soul leave the body. But a lot of things have to be done here. Also, based on this seminar, compulsory, autopsy. Autopsy is compulsory. Then, after autopsy, a lot of procedure must follow. That's what sometimes you are looking at the MI website about people that, they're announcing the burial of. It may take about 3 days before even they release the body to the funeral home. Because here also, funeral home is compulsory. The only condition that will not allow them to do autopsy is and the person is suffering from terminal illness. The doctor them any point in time based on this sickness. Can one allow according to the seminar? Can they allow in Canada? No. Autopsy is compulsory. They want to know the genesis, what caused the death, but we are not going to that area. But autopsy, then to release from funeral home. You have to use funeral home is compulsory also. Then I want to be better than I mean, I think they have to be again those to be again, even if I think one of them they don't work on Sunday. I think one it doesn't even they have days and you can't just go there. A lot of process have to issue of for every 31 years, now, laying here, you have to settle the depth of the disease. Depth of the disease has to be settled. Because there's one of the prophet, and I mean, naturally, woman, when a believer's soul remains in suspense until all his debts are paid off. Look at a believer's souls remain in suspense until all his debts are paid off. Even based on our Kataka, NT, then TNA tó bá ní TNT tó bá ní wealth tó bá ní dúkìá of property ni you have to pay the debt from his or her properties. Tí o bá ní property tó ká gbèsè rẹ̀, àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀, the children, the heirs, àwọn yẹn they have to pay it. Tí wọn bá wá lè san náà, because ẹni yẹn it doesn't have enough wealth. Then the children, for the family, they also poor. They can't pay it. Then, but Muslim committee one, battle money, they can pay from it. I think somebody asked me your Friday, any most times when I do the Alokoni Alak Mosque. Somebody asked one question when they talk about the issue of Saka. I think a brother asked a question about Sakani. This type of person, so when Tony Prem by the Kuni, the children couldn't pay the debt, there's no way. Somebody Tony Sakani, one less Saka. Then BC, compulsory new, anybody Kuni, I gbọ́dọ̀ máa béèrè àwọn family kún yẹn wọ́n á béèrè àwọn wo ní ẹni jẹ ní gbèsè ló jẹ lówó even sometimes you don't even need one of the in Islamic law, I can't remember that hadith. The summary is that Ànábì ní ẹni tó bá ní dúkìá tó láwọn dúkìá kò ní or tó jẹ gbèsè, how come I call? Wípé ẹni yẹn ò gbọdọ̀ sùn lálẹ́ without writing all those things down. Only I don't know that's diary or something or wasiya. You have to put it down that Ambali Munje Daddy Man Lowo. I have to write it down. Then Ojemolowo Amir Mojemolowo. I have to write all those things down. That is one of the it's one of those things Muslims have to be doing every time. Put also just one of these story time levels looking all those things. You can because anything can happen at any point in time. You can die any point in time. Or so time before month is any point in time. About a call, you must have a diary listing all those people that we are winning. And yellow, but may even by one of those days, sometimes we ask somebody, well, I can go and meet that Imran now. That Imran borrow me $10,000. They now said I should write it down, and that should be witness. What about rubbish is that? Based on we are very close, we have been friends. Can you imagine? He said I should come and write down that hi, Ambali, I borrow $10,000 from Blakim, and I have to put witness. That is Islamic, that is Sharia. If somebody come and meet me and I say I should write it down, I seen this. Sharia Islam knew everybody cost it, and you must have witness also. I mean, don't go to another aspect. That's another area completely. We are talking about settling of the depth of the disease. Do care or from children or family, not to pay the debt. Then, after, in fact, one day, at this work, when they put there, and I'm be buried. Say soldier BC. When I'm be soldier BC. So I bought JBC ni. And I'm pay some pay come on sabaka no crossing. And I'm kunisi kuenti JBC. Now, then say on allow kasokun okubaku. We pay ale sokun. Kama pariwo, I mean, wailing, crying, in Nigeria, I'm sorry, all these things, all this rubbish thing. And they so control mobile juani, but people kama baradale, kama so disolong. But I'm saying, it's long, but she anabi kuni, Ibrahim, nabi sukun. Umbolojue, et de l'omni. Then, allez, sokon, kama pariwo, kama baratale, kama no, yeni Islam tako. But I think that I read one of these also in which they're talking about even when anyone in the atmosphere, you come across in point for kuyeni. One shot, allez, sokon. You can cry, but no. All this wailing, saying different things that normally happen, where you come from. That is just it. Then the third part, the washing of the dead. You have to do it. I mean, we are okuni. What have been normal ritual bathing, then the entire body must be washed at least once. But sometimes when you bath, there about one about bed to wa boya any sickle any only only when it must be in odd. Other ones, 3 or 5. And so we will trustworthy. If I started this discussion, I was talking about the sacred mouth. The soul living the body is chosen and is something. Elomia, I want to be nurses and doctors and they can say about this. About this. You don't allow someone but when his father died, I was part of people that do the if you see if you see all these things. No. Emma and Toa trustworthy. That's you way. And the last seminar they did at MIA, they brought a sample, not one being. I don't know what they call it. I want them to say, they explain that one in detail on how to wash. Then the major thing I just need to say there, we will even there's another thing tí wọ́n complain ní MIA need that one volunteer. We are not sending funeral home ní MIA ní. All of them, they are volunteer, minus director of funeral home. All people that are involved in probably in washing, sprouting, everything there, they are volunteer, and they are asking for volunteer from us, especially from Africa. The first seminar we attended, I think myself, Rajin Rudin, and about 3 or 4 of us, we are from Africa. They complain that they don't see African people coming. Then the last seminar they did, I think about 2 or 3 months ago, I think they did inside that gym. They complained that they couldn't see any volunteer. Even nurses no one. We have a lot of nurses, medical doctor. They can volunteer there. So that my fair way because opposite sex para wọn ọkùnrin olówó obìnrin àyàtọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ kọ́jọ́ pẹ̀ ọkọ léèwé ìyàwó ẹ̀ bọ̀ tí obìnrin yẹn bá ní ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ dàgbà nìyí ọmọ tó dàgbà yẹn nìyí òun parity wà fún kọ́wẹ̀ ọkọ náà lè wẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó kò sí nǹkan tó strange then ìyàwó náà lè wẹ̀ kọ́ bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sì pé kí ni ọkùnrin owó ọkùnrin obìnrin owó obìnrin yìí. I mean, we are not going to detail about that issue of washing, but the only difference tó láàrin ìwé ọkùnrin àti obìnrin ni pé obìnrin nìyí tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin tó dirun ni wọ́n á tú orí obìnrin yẹn wọ́n á tú orí ẹ̀ tó àwọn ọmọ mi tó bá tún nìyí tó bá wẹ̀ tán wọ́n wá bá gbàdúrà ṣe plate ní mọ́kùnrin ní òyìnbó ni mẹ́lùú kí wọ́n bá obìnrin wọ́n bá sí mẹ́ta then táwọn just finish washing yẹn ní omi wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n á fi bí towel wọ́n á fi nu omi yẹn lórí kó mi yẹn kó má bàa máa rin tí wọ́n bá doing the sprouting but wọ́n á tú omi yẹn ní wọ́n á tú omi yẹn ní wọ́n wá bá sí ọ̀nà mẹ́ta. Eriwa. I don't want to go into detail because of the time. Now, then there's one question. Say oku ni ka lege kana re or ka tu mustache ni all this thing ni. Islamically, I'm finding no, it's not allowed. No, it's not allowed. Then this was not applicable to us, but sometimes in some areas, you baso me, you can come fún òkú ni tí ò bá sí omi àbí ìsọ́nà lẹ́yìn tí ò sí omi nìyí omi lè wà nígbà míì pẹ́pẹ́ bóyá obìnrin ló kú environment yẹn nìyí nǹkan náà sí àròmìnira kan tó jẹ́ mùsùlùmí tó lè wẹ̀ ọkùnrin náà lè sí bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn kan pé wọ́n lè ṣe tàyà mọ̀ fún obìnrin yẹn ìfún àwọn tó máa tàyà mọ̀ yẹn náà tọkùnrin náà ní wọ́n á fi nǹkan sọ́wọ́ or they are not supposed they don't have the right to touch the body of the deceased. even that pain, any changing, no more disease. You don't have the right to touch is aura. The same thing applicable to a man. Toku, tí wọ́n wá rí tó pé wọn ìkòsókùnrin around tó lè wẹ̀. They have only female. Then they can time also. Which means you can time in two occasions. Either there is in the absence of water, or I mean opposite nearly. We don't see read the simple sense way. You can do time on those occasions. Then the other, the fourth one, I'll finish the shroud. Then become we are so the probably I will stop here because of the time. Then I'll cover near picking shadow the body of the deceased. But when I say aṣọ tí fi máa gbé fún òkú nìyí, tí ó tiẹ̀ kání kò tiẹ̀ sí option kan mọ́ nìyí, àti ẹ̀ẹ̀kan tó máa bo gbogbo ara rẹ̀ ní. But ideally, àwọn àfáà ní pé at least ní fún ọkùnrin, you have to use three cloth fọkùnrin, obìnrin be 5. It should be odd. The other one year, that one would be 1 year knee. It was able to cover the whole body, but it's not advisable. Then that 1 or 3 or 5 or 7, it must be odd. But ideally, ọkùnrin 3, obìnrin 5. But here, first, when they use that 3, that I mean, it wasn't okay. You can add more, but it must be odd. Ní MIA ni àwọn aṣọ white yẹn wọ́n ti ní àwọn yard they normally used to. At that time, the last time they did, even the particulars it. What cut they have a lot here. Okay. Then aṣọ tí a fi máa wé òkú nìyí. Ó sọ fún wa pé obìnrin at worst obìnrin ó tiẹ̀ worst tán. So tí ó pẹ́ property lágbájá o, it will be 3. Then the cloth was sprouting. Inú owó òkú ní Islam sọ pé ká ti mú. Issue pé ọkùnrin lórí ilé kọ́ ọlọ́run obìnrin náà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá kú náà nìyí. Àwọn àfáà ní pé inú sẹ́sàn ní pé obìnrin yẹn inú dúkìá ẹ̀ inú owó ẹ̀ nìkan inú owó ẹ̀ owó obìnrin yẹn nìkan ti mú ló fi aṣọ òkú yẹn nìyí. Another thing can be probably from the husband, but I'm not picking it. No, owó tí wọ́n fi aṣọ tó fi máa proud òkú yẹn nìyí. It must be from the disease. Irú àwọn aṣọ wo la máa ń lò? It should be clean, nice, clean, and large enough to cover the entire body. Without putting it up, but it's not possible. At least 3, 5, 7. Then, secondly, it should be white. It should be white. Thirdly, ó tún mú ká lè fi nílò nígbà tí Nàìjíríà wọ́n máa fi lavender, àwọn perfume, perfume sí. At this work is allowed. Then, so based on the Islamic, unless condition pé wà pé kò sí owó tá a fi máa ra aṣọ sí ni, at least fọkùnrin should be 3, obìnrin should be 5. That's the minimum requirement. But tí òsì bá lábára torí there's one at this ní sọ pé ìkànnì sábà ní ó kú wọ́n fẹ́ sprout dé ní aṣọ pẹ̀lú fẹ́ lò fún gangan kò cover the whole body. Cover the body ní wọ́n láti fi aṣọ yẹn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ torí ibi tó dé nìyí wọ́n á fi ewé cover the main part. But ideally 3 for man, 5 minimum of 5 for woman. But we're not going to we're not going to do the thing. Only But let's just try to summarize it. Now, I mean, I think we have to stop here. Also, cool. Another prayer at different type of weight everyone's saying. But let's stop here. Probably another time we can try to finish one or might try to discuss further about this. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
وبركاته. If there's, because of the time, if there's any question, or any question of via Afikun, via contribution. Dr. Jamasi,
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أستغفر الله العظيم. والله Ọlọ́run ní kí a ṣe join ní program nísìn. So kí ni.
Sir? Hello, I can't hear you. Hello? Hello, I can't hear you. I don't know whether.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
This is a very important topic to discuss. Ọlọ́run dákun kó ṣe orí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ fún wa kó jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa fi dáadáa gbẹ̀yìn wa. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ mú wa lọ lásìkò tí inú ẹ̀dùn sí wa. I just want to just comment on one thing. Once again, just talk about and I really appreciate it. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé gbèsè yẹn, I think it's something to gbọ́dọ̀ take serious. And kò yẹ nìkan kan lẹ́yìn bí ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Because kò sí irúṣẹ́ téèyàn ṣe láyè ànábì ní pé sọ̀rọ̀ àlọ́sàn pé kò sẹ́ni tí ó yọ ọ́ lẹ̀ tó fi mọ ẹni tó kú kò ṣe é dí gan. Let me say the person would be not until the next pay. It was scary all those situations that are but what
Amir.
She any digital gbèsè. Rasulullah wọn pẹ́ ìdáwọn ẹ̀rùn sọmọ yẹn lára ọ̀ ọlọ́run òun ò ní kírun sára wọn lè wọ́n confused. Ìmí náà ọ̀tẹ̀ yẹn 2 dirham 1 dinar 2 dirham ní ẹni ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbé ìnáwó wọn.
I think the network is. The network is not. I think it's having network problem from where it is. Hello, Amir. I think I can't. I don't know. I can't hear him. I can't hear him again. Is anybody? I can hear him. Can't hear him.
It's no longer on the call. Hold on, put connection on open.
Then any other contribution or question or announcement?
Abu Amiratu is no longer on the call, so
isn't network problem? What is happening today?
No, I'm not busy, so but yeah, we can call it a day in the
So, assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Okay, I think I can stand in for Abu Amira.
Okay.
Yeah, do we have any announcement? Is on the call? Or Abu Imran?
No.
Okay, and there's no other question from the listeners.
Then that's Maya. Yes. I think there's a question on the platform there.
Yes, there's a question there now.
Yeah.
She said, Jazakallah khairan, ki Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rí yín pẹ́ sà. Islam rules that we should honor our parents. Does this include the death wishes in the case of the parent that have stated that he or she should be buried at home after demise? Can we go against their wish by burying at a Muslim cemetery, considering that this is the best?
Yeah, Madam.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Honoring our parents, the kind of honor we give to our parents would never go against the rules of Allah. And if they've given us a wasiya or a direction that asks us to go to the wishes to the rule of Allah, we are not going to obey that, but we will disobey that respectfully, even when they are alive. For Allah says that we should فَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا اللَّهِ. The first person that we are to, the first rule in that higher is Allah, then followed by our parents. Doing good to them. So part of doing good to them is to bury them in a Muslim cemetery, on the condition that that will also not cause problem within our siblings. But if that will result to problem within our siblings, probably some set agree that the parents should be buried at home. Some say that because of our understanding, let's take the dead parents to the cemetery. If they have more power over us, we have to agree with them. Rather than to have that after the death, it now cause more problems to the family. But the best is to bury them at cemetery, even if they've given order. But if all the siblings agreed that, okay, let's take the dead to the cemetery, that's the best for them. Jazakallah khair.
Yeah. In addition to that, there is one common hadith. La ta'at al-ma'luk fi masl khaliq. Ní follow ẹ̀dá tó lọ́n dá láti fi gba ẹ̀sìn lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó dá wa. Ní tẹ̀lé ẹ̀dá tó lọ́n dá láti gbẹ̀sẹ̀ nìyí. Then even now, we also have a lot of job to do. Some of us that we still have parents, we want to explain all these things to them before their demise. That Dad, this is the best, this is the right way to do. And in case this is the best way. This is the best way to do. Then that's just it. We can guide the cases before there is one compound in my village. They call it Katayanjue. Everything that's going to cause problem in the after. Let's resolve the issue in this world. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam. So I think there are no other questions on the chat. Ustaz, you can give us the final prayer, sir.
ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك تواب رحيم ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن بالله الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين